Being here today and talking about my daughter Amanda is probably one of the hardest things I will ever have to do as a parent. Having lost a child is hard enough, and then to see hurtful things said about her on social media is just another full of bullying behavior, which makes the grieving and recovery process even that much more difficult. In the past 5 weeks, I have learned so much about coping skills, strength, life in general, and the best type of Kleenex to use. For those that know me, I've always said that Amanda was my ever-spirited child who kept me on my toes. It was through this spirit that she taught me how to parent with patience, thoughtfulness, care, and understanding. This isn't to say that as mom and daughter we never had our moments, because we surely did. We fought, we made up, we laughed, we giggled, and we harassed each other playfully. In retrospect, Amanda taught me so many things about life and beauty, and now with her passing, she continues to teach me and the rest of the world so much more about the importance of human kindness and compassion. She has made me realize the meaning of true friendship through the support that I've had from my friends in the last month and over the long while. Amanda also had some true friends that were around to support her, and although she felt she was alone at times, she really wasn't. I'll do this. It's getting blurry. But, and I say but with a deep sigh, when I think of the concept of half empty and half full, I have to realize this. I have lost my daughter, a bright, strong, unique young woman. And here's the but. Although she has gone from our physical world, she has left behind a larger-than-life message that has sparked the world and has made it open its eyes, its ears, and its hearts. To think that my Princess Snowflake has done all that. She always told her dad and I that she wanted to be famous, and she wanted to sing one day all over the world and have the world know who she was. There was also these words that I found in her computer and that you have in front of you on the memorial cards that were passed around today. I hope that someday I can write a song about bullying, so when kids are alone staring out their windows crying, they can listen to my song and know that it's not your fault and things will get better. Those words to me are words of strength, and little did she know what she ended up creating. What she has created has brought so much attention to what she was talking about and what she unfortunately experienced, and that was bullying behavior. Your name, Amanda Todd, and the legacy you have left has been the beginning of a new generation of hope and well-being. I remember all the times when I said to you, "Why aren't you listening to your mom?" And you laughed at me and you said, "Oh, Mom, I am." And I always do. Now I know that you were taking all my motherly nattering in just in your own way. Baby girl, this is my letter to you. Dear Princess Snowflake, you never started out as my Princess Snowflake. That name evolved over the last 8 months we had together. I never knew that you liked me to call you that until the day I answered my phone, and I was just calling to say hi, and I answered it, "Hi, Amanda," or she was calling me out. You said to me, "Hey, Mom, why didn't you answer with 'Hi, Princess Snowflake'?" It was at that moment that you told me that you loved the name, so it stuck, and you will always be my Princess Snowflake forever. I have to blow my nose. Sorry. 3 weeks ago, I looked up the definitions to the word snowflake. Most were pretty standard meanings of the word snowflake. For example, those of us who are teachers, they are conglomerations of frozen ice crystals which fall from the Earth's atmosphere. Then I looked up the Urban Dictionary, which is kind of an offbeat kind of dictionary on the web, and I found this meaning for a snowflake: a very unique girl that no one else can duplicate because she is one of a kind. Well, that was you, my Princess Snowflake. You were indeed a unique individual who I don't think can ever be duplicated. You have been an amazing daughter, a sister, and a friend. In life, you taught me patience and understanding, and I learned how to parent you the best I could. The best story that I have of you recently happened in September. We were walking down the street and you saw a penny lying on the road. Most people pick up the coins that they find, because if you add a penny here and a nickel there, you'll end up enough for maybe a coffee. When you saw the penny, I thought you were bending over to pick it up to keep. Instead, you turned it over. I asked why. You said that if you flip it over, then you make a wish, and then there might be a next person who would do the same thing. It makes the coin lucky. So whenever I see a coin on the ground, I will flip it over, make a wish, and remember the story that you told me a couple of months ago. Your life. You shared a story with me on the Thursday before Thanksgiving weekend. At school, there had been, in your words, a fantastic lunch with turkey and potatoes and everything. There was even an assembly. That morning as we drove to school, you were ever so hesitant, not wanting to stay at school for lunch, and you plotted ways for me to take you home. But as the day moved on, you stayed. And then you showed up at my office when school was over, and Princess, you were glowing. I do this one. It's getting blurry. I asked how your day was, and your answer to me was, Mom, it was my best day ever in the past 2 years. I was able to eat lunch with my friends at Cabby and sit through a school assembly without having to feel any anxieties. You were so proud and amazed at yourself, you felt it was the beginning of a new journey. Included in your journey was our relationship as mom and daughter. We had a great beginning, but somewhere when the hormones started acting up, we didn't always see things the same way. We never really saw things the same way for a bit of time. After some counseling sessions together, we managed to work out our differences, and you were able to tell your counselor when you messed up and how hard you would work to regain our trust. I suddenly became the cool mom, and our home was the place where your friends could come and visit and talk about whatever they wanted. It was only this year in 2012 that you told me that I was a cool mom, and now I have your friends telling me that is what you told them also. You would like how your friends came over to visit. You would like to know how your friends have come over to visit in the last few weeks since your death, just to sit around, make bracelets, eat pizza, and just talk and share stories. They all text and Facebook message me to see how I am. You have to know you have such cool friends. You have endured the ultimate roller coaster ride with all the ups and downs and twists and turns. We all rode with you, but you got off and went in a different direction. Ultimately, like a firecracker, we never knew what to expect. Like a snowflake, you showed us individualism and your uniqueness. You have made me so proud to have you as my daughter, and you have made your brother so proud to have you as his sister. My final words are, thank you to Amanda's friends and teachers who have helped her feel so happy in the last few weeks of her short life. Thank you to everyone who opened their hearts to our family with kindness, generosity, and love. Even the people I don't know who have given me hugs of encouragement, whether they were real or virtual. Thank you to those who continue to pass along the message Amanda intended to share. Together, we will continue to help this generation and the future generations to come. Let's do this for Amanda. Thank you to everyone for being here to share in the celebration of Amanda's life. In reflecting on my Princess Snowflake in the past few weeks, I realize now that she took more to heart my words than I ever knew. I am so proud of the gifts she brought to my life and to all our lives, and I only wish that others could have seen the Amanda that we knew and we loved. So when you see a snowflake fall from the sky this winter, wherever you may be, please think of Amanda and her message. To my Princess Snowflake, all my love to you forever and always. Thank you.